all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Ronald Jones, the ball.
Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
Woodyard on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On third down, here's Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
4th down and 1.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th and 10.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. It's game situation. Let's go. Slam. Let me go.
Now a give to Breida. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Rams' 35-yard line.
Now he'll throw with Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
That's good for the Buccaneers.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Desmond Trufant.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
It's 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Check those man in. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I'm coming. Mike 5'9. Mike 5'9.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Los Angeles.
A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford at Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Let's go, D. Rip. Check, 59, 59. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check 59, Mike. Hey, check it. Mike, 59. Rip.
From the gun, it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Rams.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
12-yard line.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Akers. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now Goff. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
No, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
In your face. Mark 59. Mark 59. Ozzy. Ozzy. Watch the slide.
On 1st down, Brady. Looking deep now for McCoy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Breida, the ball carrier. He was brought down by John Johnson. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Check 3. Check 3.
Here's Brady to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Samson Ebukam, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
A Ram 1st down as Goff finds Cup. Now Goff on 1st down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 8.
It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On the handoff, it's Akers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He was brought down by LeVar.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
Here's Goff. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. And 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
I need to get my swag into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Matt Breida. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
On the return comes Webster. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Webster on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
First down, Rams.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, Goff. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Recovered by...
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown.
Complete to
Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. To throw, Goff. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double team.
Oh, now Breida loses it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
makes the score Rams 28, Buccaneers 13.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
3-yard line.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Brady. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This is Brady. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Breda, the ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run with Brady. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 17.
First down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and turn for another score. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Samson Ebukam. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
It's now
on 3rd and long. It's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Webster. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 36, Goff, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over.
So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Now a toss running left, Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Rams ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. Brings up 2nd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
The Bucs take over.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. We're on 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Brady now on first down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, that's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Check, check. No. Wrap it. Check it, reload. Check, 59. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And oh, look at the catch by Gronkowski. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 36. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Airing this one out for Evans. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Brady will try again on second down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Quickly from Goff to Cup. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pick.
Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
First down, Rams.
Goff going to throw it. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
At the 7-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. The 30, 10, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
198, watch 98, 98 to Mike.
One final try now for Brady. And it's caught. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game.
19.
Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for L.A., they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.